sorry I'm late. I'm gonna take my cloak off. It's getting kind of hot underneath here. Yeah, sorry I'm late again. Professor Snape, you know how he can be. He assigns a lot of homework. At the last minute. So, I'd like to, we have a lot to talk to you about. I want to move over here so we can meet up with the guest star, a friend of mine, and we're going to talk to you about a couple Harry Potter tidbits, stuff. Okay, at this time I want Michaela to come out here, please. Michaela? Michaela? I'll be right back, excuse me.
Okay, fine, I'm coming.
Michaela!
I'm coming.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm late. Please. We need to fix camera because I have it for us to stand up and I don't want to stand up.
Fine, go fix whatever. Jeez.
Okay, sit down.
Michaela! Michaela! About time you show up.
Sorry, I'm late, you guys. I had to do my hair. You know how that can be.
Yeah, no, not really. Some of us don't have enough hair to worry about.
Well, it's not my fault. You're bald.
Bald?
It's a toupee.
Bald? Who's bald? Baltimore is bald. You know who is bald. I'm not bald.
Well, and he also has
Excuse me. No, I'm not talking to you
He
anymore.
also has a funny nose. You know, I think he had too many plastic surgeries. Like Mike.
He's not Michael Jackson, you know. Excuse me.
Oh,
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Fine. We'll just talk about.
I want to talk about the amusement park.
Fine, we will.
But I want to talk about the movie too.
No, we can't. We do the amusement park first.
Well, the movie's gonna come out Friday.
So the amusement park already went out last year.
Well.
Or 2 years ago. Last year.
See, you don't even know when it comes out. We can't talk about that if you don't know.
It was last year. I saw it on the TV.
Huh? Disappear. Okay, now you can't see her.
I'm still here. I think everybody can see
Vanish,
me.
though.
I don't even think that's a spell. I think he just made that up, you guys. He has no idea what he's talking about. No, like Expelliarmus. See, I know that.
Okay, what are we talking about again?
The amusement park that came out last Friday. I mean,
yeah, last Friday. She's thinking of the movie, you guys.
Last year. Last year.
She's actually thinking of the movie.
No, I'm not.
That's what she's going to talk about.
I know. We're talking about the amusement park.
Okay.
Everybody wants to hear about the amusement park, right?
No.
Yes?
Okay. So go talk about your amusement park.
Fine. It was really...
La.
Stop! It was really fun.
Is that all you have to say about it?
Oh, because it's in Orlando, you know? And so...
It was really hot and humid.
Yeah, but the roofs, like, had snow on them, and they had, like, a snowman, and it's like, that's not fair,
Well,
because
that's because the movies were built in the winter time, where everybody had snow on the roofs, and everybody was dressed in hot.
Yeah, but it didn't help that there was, like, a line for every single thing. I think there was even lines to go to the bathroom. You know, like an hour wait line. I would just rather go on the side of the road.
Well, that's when you just don't have to go poop doing it at the amusement park.
It was number 1, excuse me, and I can't wait. I'm a girl. We have to go more times than you.
Uh-huh.
Oops, I dropped my wand.
Well, so anyway, while she's looking for a wand, I don't know where it went.
I found it. Okay, and we also got these at the amusement park, and we had to wait like 3 hours. I'm not even kidding. It was like forever. But we got butterbeer, and it was really good.
Yeah, well, guess what? It was not quite as long as getting onto the Harry Potter amusement ride that went through the castle.
Oh, but that was fun.
It was fun, but Then, if you go, you might want to be a single rider because they opened the gate up to go into the Jurassic Park area.
They did, because like we went like a couple of months later, so yeah, it was a long wait.
It was a long wait. I recommend being a single rider, and not a...
yeah, and if you have like kids or whatever, if you have kids or whatever, or you're a kid, be like, yeah, it would be more fun. Because it took forever, but the inside of the castle was pretty amazing.
It was
because like they had holographics of like Harry, like Harry Potter and like Hermione and Ron.
And then into the special Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Yeah,
and there was a pterodactyl thingy hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was cool.
And we went into the greenhouse and we saw those squealy thingy majigs. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, that explains everything.
You know the one that goes wah?
The Mandrix?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
Mandric roots?
Yeah, those. And they look like little old babies with weird stuff growing out of their heads.
So now can we talk about the movie?
Fine, I guess, since we already talked about the amusement park.
Okay. So the movie comes out Friday, July 15th.
Yeah.
So what do you think the movie is going to be?
Well, I don't know, because Part 1 was kind of boring.
They kind of dragged out the beginning part of the book that had no action in it into an hour-and-a-half film. But I think Part 2 is going to be much better.
Yeah. And there's like a lot of fighting scenes, like, watcha!
Just because people went to Part 1 so that they could know what Part 2 is going to be like.
Yeah.
Because you'd be lost in Part 2 without seeing Part 1. I think that's really... This is what everybody really wants to see is Part 2.
Yeah, because Part 1 I saw it and I almost fell asleep, to tell the truth. But I mean, it was still good, but I mean, I almost fell asleep.
Not me. How can you almost fall asleep during a Harry Potter film? But it was awfully boring.
It was, but I mean, I'm psyched for the Part 2.
Oh, Part 2.
Yeah.
Part 2!
And I heard that J.K. Rowling, is that her name? Yes. J.K. Rowling is making new books? Well, they were talking about new books or making more films, which I don't get because, I mean, there's already...
So this is going to be the last film, huh?
I think so.
So, can I conclude that everybody in the film's going to die?
No.
Nope, no?
No.
Well, it's the last one. May as well finish off in a bang.
Everybody
dead.
But you can't have them all excluded.
Why?
Excluded. Because then...
I mean, Harry's gonna die, Voldemort's gonna die.
That doesn't mean like Ginny and Ron and Hermione and like Hagrid, what's his name? Hagrid.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. I don't even know why I called her in. You can go now.
No, I'm saying Hagrid. I mean, and what about... Hagrid? That's his name? Hagrid. Well, okay, Rubeus. I'll call him by his first name. Rubeus. There. You know, I think they just named these people weirder names. I mean, Harry and Ron. I mean, I never heard of Hermione.
Tweedledum.
I never heard of Hermione, and I never heard of Hagrid or Dumbledore. Okay, really? What kind of names are those? Like the 19th century names? Don't look at me.
I can if I want. Ow! Accio on.
Okay, what else should we talk about? Nothing?
Well. So I think that's all we have for today. We thank you for joining, and please leave your feedback.
And subscribe.
Please leave your feedback.
At the bottom.
Please leave your feedback and
tell us if you like us or not. And if you like me...
Can I talk?
No, I'm talking.
I was talking before you.
So what? They like me the mostest, huh?
Anyway, leave your feedback and we'll try to
answer everybody.
To answer your questions and
if you have questions.
And to do better on the next one.